Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Pour a little olive oil into a frying pan. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried garlic. Stir everything together with a spatula. Now add 1 cup of rice. Mix well. Friends, please write in the comments, what country and city are you from? It's very nice to know that we can communicate all over the world. Pour in 2 cups or 400 milliliters of water. Mix it well. Cover the pan with a lid. Cook for 20 to 25 minutes until the rice is fully done. Pour a little olive oil into another frying pan. If you have any questions about the recipe, write to me and I will answer as soon as I see it in the comments. Finely dice 1 white onion. Add the onion to the pan. Fry it until soft and fragrant. Grate 2 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. Add the garlic to the onion. Stir everything together. Add 1 pound or 450 grams of ground beef and pork, or just ground beef, to the pan. Mix everything together until well combined. Friends, I'd be happy if you could give this video a like, as it's the best reward from you. Finely chop 1 chili pepper. Add it to the ground meat. Mix it well. Finely chop 5 mushrooms. Add the mushrooms to the pan. Mix everything thoroughly and cook until the meat browns. Now take canned beans. Pour 1 can of beans into the sieve. Rinse the beans lightly under water from a jug. Add the beans to the pan with the meat mixture. Stir everything together. Finely dice 1 red bell pepper. add it to the pan. Mix it well. Open a can of corn. Pour 1 can of corn into the pan with the meat and vegetables. Stir everything together. Pour in 2 cups or 400 milliliters of beef broth. Stir well. Sprinkle in 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. Mix everything thoroughly to avoid lumps. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix again. Fry everything together for another 5 minutes. Check on the rice. It should be cooked by now. Take a baking dish, brush it lightly with olive oil. Spoon the rice into the baking dish, spreading it evenly. Mix the minced meat and vegetable mixture in the pan one last time. Spoon the mixture over the rice in the baking dish. Grate 7 ounces or 200 grams of cheddar cheese. Sprinkle it evenly over the casserole. Friends, if you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications about new similar recipes. Place the baking dish in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 180 degrees Celsius. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Next, cut 1 avocado in half. Remove the pit. Scoop out the flesh. Mash it with a fork in a bowl. Finely chop 1 shallot. Add it to the avocado. Finely chop a small bunch of cilantro. Add it to the bowl. Take half a lime. Squeeze the juice of half of a lime into the mixture. Add 3 tablespoons of sour cream. One teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon of dried garlic. Mix everything well until smooth and creamy. Take the casserole out of the oven. Slice a generous portion and place it on a plate. Serve it with the creamy guacamole sauce on the side for a vibrant, tangy addition. And there you have it, a hearty rice and ground beef casserole, layered with tender vegetables, and topped with golden melted cheddar cheese. The rich, savory casserole pairs beautifully with the fresh, zesty guacamole sauce, creating a comforting and satisfying meal. I hope this dish brings the same warmth and joy to your family as it does to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. But that's not all. I have a second equally delicious recipe for you. Pour water into a large saucepan. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Cover with a lid. When the water starts to boil, add 8 ounces or 250 grams of pasta. Cook the pasta according to package directions until al dente. Put some olive oil into a frying pan and set it over medium heat. Finely chop 1 onion, just like our mothers and grandmothers used to do. Back in the day, they'd sit at the kitchen table with a wooden cutting board, peeling and chopping onions by hand without rushing. Cooking wasn't just about food. It was about care and tradition. Add the chopped onion to the pan. Stir and let it fry until it turns soft and translucent. Grate 2 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. Add the garlic to the pan with the onions. Stir gently. Now cut 1 package of bacon into small strips. Years ago, bacon wasn't always readily available in every kitchen. But when it was, it brought a sense of indulgence to simple meals. Friends, if you enjoy my content, Subscribe to the channel to receive notifications about new similar recipes. Add the bacon to the pan. Cook until golden and crisp. Add 1 pound or 450 grams of ground beef to the pan. Use a spatula to break up the meat into small pieces. Stir everything together, making sure the onions, garlic, and bacon are well mixed with the beef. Cook over medium heat. Sprinkle with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano. Stir constantly and roast for 10 minutes until the flavors are nicely blended. Now cut 1 small broccoli or half of a large broccoli into florets. While we are cutting broccoli, take a moment to reflect on how cooking was done decades ago. Back then, families didn't rely on convenience foods or prepackaged meals. They used fresh ingredients and passed down recipes from generation to generation, each meal carrying memories of shared stories, laughter, and love. Once you have the florets, slice them into smaller, even pieces. Place the broccoli slices in a bowl. Pour boiling water over the broccoli, just enough to cover it. Set it aside and leave it in the hot water for 10 to 15 minutes until it softens slightly. Now melt half of a stick or 60 grams of butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Pour in 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir continuously to avoid lumps. Pour in 1 cup or 240 milliliters of milk, stirring all the while. As the mixture thickens, add 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir everything together until smooth. Remove the saucepan from the heat. Then take the broccoli. Check the pasta for doneness. If it's ready, remove it from the stove. Transfer the pasta into the bowl with the broccoli. Pour the bechamel sauce over the top. Grate 10 ounces or 300 grams of Emmental cheese. Sprinkle half of it into the bowl. Mix everything thoroughly until well combined. Grease a square baking dish with olive oil. Spoon out one layer of the pasta, broccoli, and sauce mixture into the dish. Spread it evenly. Add a second layer of the minced meat and bacon mixture. Spreading it carefully. Spoon out a third layer of the pasta, broccoli, and sauce. Follow it with a fourth layer of the minced meat and bacon. Finally, sprinkle the remaining grated Emmental cheese over the top to cover everything. Preheat your oven to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 180 degrees Celsius. Place the dish in the oven and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. When the baking time is up, take the casserole out of the oven. Place a generous slice on a plate and admire the layers of pasta, broccoli, savory meat, and melted cheese. That's it. A delicious pasta casserole with layers of hearty minced meat, crispy bacon, tender broccoli, and creamy bechamel sauce. The golden cheese on top adds a comforting touch, making this dish a perfect centerpiece for a family dinner. I hope this recipe brings the same sense of joy and delicious coziness to your family as it does to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking.